Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Burger King. In our last episode, we got to day 14. We bought a coffee table by mistake, which means we couldn't buy the frozen prep station, but that's okay. In the break, I reset this up because if you remember, the way you have to do burgers or hot dogs is, or anything that gets bun, well, I guess it's those two things, you need to have a smart grabber here because the smart grabber needs to be set to the cooked patty with the bun, because if not, as soon as this cooks, this will pull it right off, and then this defeats the whole entire purpose of having this. But we're good to go now. 28 customers. That's nothing to shake a stick at, if you will. So we have to get through this day, and then we can start buying the prep station. And then we desperately need a sink as well as a research desk because we're dealing with money problems. Because burgers bring next to nothing. So if we can get a discount desk and make grabbers and stuff literally cost 2 or 1 coin after a few days, that would be ideal. But because the goal for this season, this run through here, this series, is to have a full auto run. Kind of how my pizza one was at the end of the last series. But this one with burger, which is much harder because you always get so many more groups. Without further ado, let's get going here. I'll reset this obviously to what it needs to be. Oh, that's right. I was going to keep pulling these. I totally forgot I was going to do that because that's what it was set at before, which is fine. I'm going to pull this off, put this back here. We're still fine. And luckily, you can put these back in here without any issues. Pick this up and put that down. There we go. That's set now. All right, we're good to go here. I'm not sure if I'm going to actually keep using that. It's just to have it as a bit of a backup just in case I need it. So on the thing there, I'm looking for a research desk. I'm looking for a sink. We desperately need a sink. Not a scrubby brush, a sink. We need a sink. A sink is our thing. I don't need more grabbers, conveyor belts. I don't need them. Unfortunately, it stinks because I'm Mr. Automation here. I just don't need that right now. I'm almost thinking about getting a hob as well, but we're not really having. Look at this mess. Oh my gosh, mess. My gosh. We're doing okay. We just have to keep it. We have to keep this pace up. I'm almost tempted to take another dining table, but I think we'll be okay. We need to look for a sink, and if I see 2 sinks, I'm going to take the ordering terminal as well because once we get to that, I don't know if we're going to be able to afford it though. That's the problem. Once we get to the state of if we don't get individual dining at some point, which we won't get at least until day 3. So, there's that. Looks like we're doing okay. And then once we hit deco day, I don't need another blueprint cabinet. As much as people love blueprint cabinets, I don't need more than, I have 5 right now. I don't need more than 5. I just don't. And I know some people say, oh, you should get it for the re-rolls. What re-rolls? I don't need to re-roll anymore. Like, we have everything that I need for the entire run, minus a couple things are here. And some things you can't re-roll into anyway. So, we're doing okay. We have a good pace here. I'm not really even using these ones at the top here, which is fine. I almost want to do a little bit of ringing. It makes me nervous to do that, though. Maybe towards the end of the day, let's ring 2. Because look, that's 20x, that's 20 free coins. It's such a huge difference. We're okay. That was only a couple. I think I'm gonna also grab. I can't keep grabbing these things because we don't need a hob yet. We don't need a danger hob. More so, we can't afford a danger hob, so it doesn't really matter. Oops, that was wrong. I didn't want to do that. Reset that to that, please. Remember, you can't put a plate on a smart grabber because it'll end up. I need a sink. Sink, guys. Sink is the key right now. I might. I don't. Another blueprint cabinet. You're teasing me so hard with blueprint cabinet. I don't need them. I need a research desk. I need a research desk and I need a sink. That's all I need right now. And eventually you get to the point where you're not going to start seeing sinks anymore. So that's where, oh my gosh, this big mess. The problem is this isn't going to splash to that side. Eventually we're going to need an autoplater. It's not a bad thing. Autoplater is actually only that expensive. Oh. We're going to get an autoplater, and we're going to get the... Ooh, where are we at here? We got to do our research. All right, let's do that all right now. So it's been... since even though with the sink problem that we have, if you want to call it that, even with the sink issue, is we're still not having problems making the burgers, and we're not having really much of a backup at all, like as far as custom. I've been ranked, 2-3 times? Yeah. Because the first thing I want to probably set up isn't going to be, I don't know, is it going to be a delivery service or a removal service? I think removal will be the best thing to start out with, which you know what? We could probably do that now. Honestly, we could probably start setting up for an auto dish removal system now already, because we can shift all these tables down by one. So we'll need one. So we'll need one grabber, two grabbers. We'll need three grabbers. Well, 3 to 4 grabbers, I guess. 3 grabbers to put everything in the dish rack. So, we made 130. Okay, look, we have exactly 180. Exactly 180. But, oh, sink, that's going to be huge for us. Huge, huge, huge. And because if you remember, sinks cycle. I know I locked this in, but I don't think I'm going to use it because look at that. If you take their order, they have 30% less patience. So I'm going to ditch this. Oops, get rid of that. So we got, oh, look, we got bar tables. Bar tables are huge because that removes their thinking phase. So it's pretty much like instant ordering. This is going to be a huge game changer for us. So the question is, so I bought the bar table, which, excuse me, might not have been the best decision, but I think it will be. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to extend, extend this. It doesn't matter why. It's just, why not? I don't want to fit in another table because, oh, actually, you know what? You can. I can fit in another table because these can. Hey, there we go. Now I'm using all my brain tonight. Bar tables can be lined up like that. Now, again, for automation, it doesn't matter. But for now, it's great because we have an extra table. And the thing is, though, is like, should I buy another bar? I think I want to keep copying them. They only cost 5 coins, but that does mean we're down to not a number where that can be divisible by 20 or 30. So what do we do here? The thing is, we don't actually, I don't think we even need the prep station at this point. We can buy 2 things, basically, 2 things. So what 2 things? We need to free up one for the sink. I mean, we could always do, actually, no, we have this now. I'm going to buy this. Even though I don't want to buy it, I'm going to buy it. I'm going to put the sink in here. Eventually, we're going to wait and keep researching until we get the sink that we, actually, I'm going to swap this way because I know what that's going to be. Oops, sorry. So some of these things, actually, we can actually move and get rid of these completely. Put this one up here because we're not going to mess with, if I take something out of there, I have to buy it. These are corner grabbers. I mean, I don't need to have corner grabbers, but they cost the same as a regular grabber, so it doesn't really matter. Small grabbers, corner. This is perfectly fine right here, right now. I don't have to mess with any of this at the moment. What do we have? Those are fine, and then we have the bar table. We're going to copy the sink, which we're going to upgrade, and the frozen preps. Again, they're just basically sitting here. The question is, do I buy a prep station? Eventually, I'm going to buy one. Well, you know, I don't know. I know I'm mumbling through a lot of things right now. But I don't know what we want to do here. So ordering table upgrades to what? The auto table or something like that? I don't know. I don't really ever use those. Decisions here, right, guys? So 100% we need to do the sink. I don't want soaking sink. I want power sink. Power sink. For this run through, power sink will be a huge, huge help. We already have the tables. We have this. I mean, are we going to ever need more than 2 of these? More than 1 of these? I don't think so. Because what I'd like to do is start. All right, I'm going to buy one now. I don't know if we're going to need it. But what that does mean is we can maybe do some ring in the beginning of the day. Because the burgers are made, right? Or, well, they will be made. So I think I want to do that. And I think I want to just. Okay, I want to get rid of this one because we don't need to have 2, like I said. Let's get our research desk back up where it belongs. Which doesn't really belong anywhere. I want to get an autoplater because eventually down the line we're going to need an autoplater. Okay, I think that's good. So what we'll do is the only thing that's going to really be upgraded is going to be the sink. So we don't need to see this. The autoplater will upgrade, but we don't need to see that because it's just going to auto upgrade to an autoplater. Bar table doesn't upgrade to anything. So this is fine. These things are basically just storing these at the moment. Now what I could do though is I could buy one. And then put it back down here, which that actually might be a smarter decision. And just move this here, and then buy. I guess it's buy. I mean, the corner grabbers they cost the same as a regular grabber. So I think what I'll do is I'll put it down here to copy it. Put this back. Oops, sorry. I wish these were a bit easier to mess with. So like you only have to hit a different key for that. So all right, so we're gonna upgrade the sink, and then nothing else. This will upgrade to a autoplater, and then we'll copy everything. Okay, I think we're good here. I think we're going to be okay. I think. 33 groups. That's. Oh, I want to bring the phone up. Ooh, I almost messed up bringing the phone up. Good thing I hit the wrong button. Okay, good. I want to change anything else. Okay, we're good to go. I think I want to do ring right away. which might not be good, but I want to. I want to do some ring. See, like having bar tables is almost the same thing as having instant ordering, which is a huge thing, by the way. I'm so anxious to see what sink we're gonna get. I need to do this mess. If I don't do this mess, it's gonna hurt me huge in the long run here. All right, we're gonna get this one in. Boom, boom, boom. All right, we're good. As long as we can get these couple tables done, we'll be fine. Don't need dish rack. Don't need extinguisher. I'm gonna lock in another sink just in case we don't get the one we want and it's far away from a power sink. I think I know what the order is, but look, another blueprint cabinet. Wow, this map lends itself to a huge number of blueprint cabinets. It is just unreal how many you get. Like, we could have probably had one almost every day. And granted, we do have 3 blueprint desks, so that is something. Look at that guy with the mess. Sorry, buddy, but we're fine though. We're not struggling. We're gonna keep. Hey, this is franchise day 2, by the way. Let's get these served. Get these. Oopsies. I really don't want wellies. I don't need wellies. Well, one thing that's good about a frozen prep station, though, or prep station in general, is it's just one action to pick up the plate, pick up the burger. If you're doing it on the hob, you have to go down and up, right? If you're doing it with a prep station, you just tap it one time, and there you go. All right, we gotta get these washed. We're doing okay. We're at a good pace. Yeah, the only reason I locked in a sink because if we end up getting, I think the order goes wash basin, dishwasher, soaking sink, power sink. So if we end up getting something like a dishwasher, well then we're so far away from the one we need. I'm gonna keep up with messes, of course. So far away from the one we need, it'll end up really hurting us in the long run. Again, a coffee table would be nice. Keep working on coffee tables. Yeah, so we're doing okay here. I mean, I'm not too worried. We're not struggling too bad. If I keep picking the wrong ones off the table, we're struggling. Yeah, we're basically doing it in batches right now. So you have dirty dishes coming in, clean dishes. It is nighttime now, so you gotta be a little careful. Yeah, look at the dishes. We need. I mean, a wash basin actually wouldn't be terrible, honestly. It wouldn't be terrible. Because a wash basin washes 4 dishes in 5 seconds. A power sink washes it, I think, in 1 second. Something like that. But you can see the power of the bar tables, though, because how quickly they sit down and immediately they're ready to order. Oh, messed up. Well, come on. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see which one we get. I want to poo-poo the wash basin. I just think with the power sink, we'd be using less plates. We'd only be maybe using 3 plates, and they cook that much. They clean that much faster, right? And it's just more maybe a visual thing, like, oh my god, they're cleaning so fast. Well, yeah, kinda. I mean, right? They are, or it is, I should say, according to the wash basin. But then also again, you only have one thing that you have to then empty. With a wash basin, you have to empty 4 times before you can put anything dirty inside of it. So that's a big deal. All right, I'm gonna load these up. I don't actually know what the patience debuff is of the par table, because it looks like their patience is going down significantly slower than the other one. That is, I think that's a soaking sink or a basin, one of the two. We gotta do the rest of our research. I just want to copy everything. Usually people copy to re-roll. I think I re-rolled 1 time or 2 times or something like that. It was very early. It was early on. Actually, it looks like it's the same amount of speed. All right, so we're going to keep getting the bar tables. I like the bar tables. I mean, eventually we'll have to get an ordering terminal if we don't get instant ordering with this, which would be a real shame, honestly, if we didn't. There we go. Like, we literally have so many blueprints right now. We just can't afford them. We have 154. We should get an extra 26 coins out of this because of, yes, look at that. Ooh, hey, happy franchise. All right. What card are we going to get? Come on. It takes to lower. Ooh. So, these are both good cards. Now, for burgers, I don't find prep time being that helpful because you're not really having much to prep. You have to cook the burger and the patty, and that's it. High-tech suppliers give the shop blueprints have 20% to be upgraded. I mean, they'll end up costing what they do upgraded, but still, that's a huge thing. If a going to originally drop a conveyor, but instead drops a grabber. That's huge. So we're going to go there. Okay. Today also is deco day, which now everything's going to spawn inside. So I think I want to spend a little bit of money. There's our, okay, what sink did we actually get, by the way? So now the problem is it's going to go wash basin, dishwasher, soaking, power. So we got to go 3 more days to get what we want. Or we just buy the, I really don't want to buy it. I really don't want to buy it. And you know, we haven't been struggling that much. So I'm going to chance it. I'm going to chance it one more time. I am going to buy another bar table. The problem is I shouldn't have done that again. I'm debating about putting it here though, just because of how much of a pain in the butt that corner is. But you know what? I think it'll be okay. If it ends up causing me problems, all I'll do is just ignore, like just not pick the dish up from it, right? Or what I should actually do is swap it with one like this. That's a better. Oh no, I can't do that because they'll join together. So never mind. Let's get rid of this. All right, so we can decorate in here, I guess, a little bit. Not that I really want to decorate anything. I want to buzz through this here. Okay, cool. So again, I'm so debating the wash basin business. So debating it, but I think we need to buy. So these are all 40 coins. Which one costs 30? Do any of these cost 30? Column painting, definitely we don't want, because column paintings are trash for our run. I guess this is the sign, so I wish it would show up what it does, but I think this is what I want anyway. Yeah, so we're going to slap that here. So decrease the eating and thinking time. So I think we're going to spend the money and upgrade this stuff today. And then we need one more. Do we have another neon sign anywhere? Oh no, because these are all 40. We have so many why do we have so many column paintings? We're gonna have to buy a ceiling light. That's okay. I'll put the ceiling light out here. So yeah, we basically ran through all the money that we had. That's okay. Wish we would have had a regular painting instead of 3 column paintings. Because column paintings aren't even an affordable deco car or deco blueprint. Put this over here, I guess. All right, so now we're fine. Now decrease eating and thinking time. Great. Okay, I think we're good here. Maybe we'll swap out the flooring just because why not? This is one of the new floorings from the Halloween update. This one here looks pretty like industrial, right? Okay, cool. So where are we at? So we're gonna chance. I mean, we can't buy it. We can't buy because we're 1 coin short, of course. 1 coin. It's like playing here in Las Vegas. 1 coin short. So the question is, you know, we could. I was thinking what we could do is we could put a wash basin in this blueprint cabinet because we only need 1 autoplater. So I'm going to buy the autoplater. I think I'm going to do that. You may be thinking, what the heck are you doing? Well, the reason why, is this the copy? No. Because if we end up getting another wash basin here, we're going to be that much farther behind. So we're going to miss a whole day. By doing it like this, this is going to be fine because if this becomes a power sink, great. This one will turn into a dishwasher, which is not great, but at least we're guaranteed to get another free one, like another free chance. Alrighty. Our autoplater be bought because you need an autoplater to do auto burgers. But first thing you got to do though when you have burgers is you got to have auto dish removal first, in my opinion. And right now with the bar tables, we're not really set up for any of that at the moment, especially playing the way we're playing. But we could obviously change that. We could push the tables back. We could serve this way. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But for now, actually, you know, we're out of time. We're at 19 minutes. I don't want to bump a whole another day because it takes, you know, we're at 36 groups, which we're not really struggling. It's a steady pace. And having the burgers pre-made like that is a huge help. But we need to get that power sink because the power sink will be a huge thing because we already have the decreased eating and thinking time buff. We don't have instant ordering, which I hate. I love the instant ordering. I hope we get it on OT day 3. But, you know, guys, we're going to call it an episode. It's not a little over 20 minutes, but we're going to be good to go here. We have our bar tables, which we're working on. Again, instant ordering is like the next thing we need is instant ordering day 3, OT day 3. I don't get to choose it as whether it pops up or not. I have no idea if it will on this map or this dish. I've never played this dish on this map before. We're going to keep copying, upgrading on the blueprint desks. The first thing we're going to start looking for, my alternative, so we have luck, is a research desk to get a discount desk. We need a discount desk, 100%, to knock all these, because we can just basically discount. I'm not going to buy any of these until we discount them or we end up making more money, which obviously we're not yet. So that research desk for sure, and then I'm not sure what else. I should start working on maybe some floor mats or a robo buffer or something like that. I don't know what else to take at the moment, but we're going to call it an episode. Thank you guys for joining me. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider leaving me a like and a comment. It's getting pretty hairy, but we're doing a lot better because the burgers are auto making themselves. We don't have to worry about anything burning, because that was our issue before. Remember, we burned so many because whatever the card was called, what is it called? High standards. So it burns super, super fast. But since we have this automatic setup here, the safety hob is keeping up just well. So we're not going to deviate from that until we need to deviate from that. We start getting the groups up into the 80s or 90s. Then we need a faster hob. But we're not anywhere near that yet, guys. So you know what? Thank you for stopping by. If you're enjoying this content, this series, as well as any other video on my channel, please consider leaving me a subscribe. We much appreciate it, and I'll catch you in the next Burger King episode. Take care now.